Welcome back to Rabid Noise on Rabbit Radio. Joining me on the program now is the one and only Andreas Kisser from Sepultura. Great you could join us tonight, man. What's happening?
Pleasure talking to you. It's all good here in Brazil. Prepare ourselves, to go back to Australia after so long. Very happy to have this opportunity again and can't wait.
We can't wait. And, as you said, you sound really excited to be heading back down. So 11 years it's a long time between drinks. So what can we expect from your set list? Is it going to be a bit of a mix over the last few albums to catch us up?
Well, I mean, we have the new album, The Mediator, that we are, promoting worldwide. We play a lot of the new songs, which is very exciting. We are very happy with the album. First album with Eloy Casagrande on drums, and he brought so much to the band, new possibilities and new energy, that it's great to play the new stuff. But of course, we have room to play all the history of Sepultura. We are celebrating 30 years of history this year, and we have room to play all the albums. We like to do a set list. Not connected to any political or, regardless of the formation or the label we were, we like to play the music, because we have so many different fans that like so many different phases of the band, and, we like to really to represent and to celebrate the whole history of Sepultura. So, it's going to be, let's say, a complete show, especially because after 11 years away, we like to celebrate and have a big metal party for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, for us, it's a lot of catching up. So it's going to be a really cool tour, man. So you were just mentioning the new album, The Mediator, Between the Head and the Hands Must Be the Heart. And in my opinion, as a fan, it's one of your best. And it's been very well received by fans and the press. Did you know it was going to be a special album when you were working on it?
Yes, definitely. I mean, like I said, the new drummer really brought lots of new possibilities and energy. But, working with Nuclear Blast, it's the second album with them. We had a really good relationship, and, it's a metal label that are there for so many years, and it survived all these changes. Many labels broke up and they lost everything and stuff. But I mean, Nuclear Blast is there because they are made of metal, pretty much. They are metal people. They understand the music and stuff, and they are fans. They are fans of the bands and stuff. And it's great to have that kind of support. That's why we're coming back to Australia now. It's like it's been so long because we changed labels here and there, and stuff was not really clicking everywhere. But now we have this condition to be back and to do that kind of stuff. And working with Ross Robinson again after so long. We did Roots together back in '95, and it was great to see him again, after the band and himself, like working with different bands, different music, having all this experience, since '95. And we went to his home studio in Venice, and it was very exciting. All the musics were really building, like you said, like something really special and exciting for us. So yeah, definitely we were really expecting this album to really be a next step further, from Kairos, which was were already really positive, overall. So yeah, and it's the album got really amazing reviews and very positive response for everybody. We already did like 2 tours in Europe, beginning of the year, and then the huge festivals in Europe in the summer. We went to China for the first time. Now, we're going to South Africa next week, and then October, Australia and New Zealand. So, we have the new DVD that we shot at Rock in Rio last year, and the documentary, about Sepultura history that's coming out early next year. So very exciting, lots of things going on. And it's a very special moment for Sepultura, for sure.
And for your fans as well. you know, as a longtime fan myself, it's really cool to see all these things happening with you guys, and
Awesome.
to be a part of all that as well. It is something quite special. Especially, you know, you're going over to, you said South Africa as well. You just mentioned.
Yeah. I mean, South Africa, we did the only tour we did there was 2003, 2004, something like that. So then again, we have the chance to go back. We're gonna do 2 shows there, and it's a very special place as well, you know. So you know, Sepultura was never scared to go anywhere. We've been, you know, to Cuba. We went to the Philippines, and you know, I mean, we make it happen because we love really to go see the people, and it's amazing how the Sepultura music and metal in general, you know, really flows everywhere, regardless of the political situation of the country or religion or, you know, censorship and stuff like that. Music really goes through all that kind of bullshit, you know, and it's great to visit places and to meet new people, and that always helped us to have new ideas and new concepts, you know, to work on our upcoming projects, you know. So it's great. I mean, no complaints.
That's awesome to hear, dude. That's so cool. Well, the album has some brutal tracks on there, and which ones have you found so far have got the best responses live?
I mean, the Vatican, it's an amazing song to play live, and Manipulation of Tragedy as well. You know, Impending Doom. All the songs are really special and great to play live. You know, they're very powerful, very demanding. You know, for us, and it fits very well with the old material. I mean, there's some songs that we never played yet, like you know, Tsunami or Grief, which is a big challenge for us to present that live and stuff. But we're waiting for the right moment, you know, to present those songs. But all the songs that we've been playing, it's amazing. Trauma of War as well, you know, so fast, so extreme, you know, that live it's even stronger, you know. It's amazing.
That's a killer opener, man. That
Yeah,
track.
man, it's like explode everything right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's like I remember when I put the album on for the first time. Almost blew my face off. It's awesome.
Awesome.
Well, you know, talking about your fan base, you've got such a dedicated fan base from all over the world and from all walks of life. And, you know, I even heard that, you know, the actress Cameron Diaz is a fan of yours as well. So out of all the fans that you've met over the years, has there ever been anyone that has really taken you by surprise that they were actually fans of your music?
Well, actually, Cameron Diaz is a surprise. I didn't know that. But it's great, you know. It's great to you know, to hear that Sepultura music really flows in every level, you know. Not only the fans that are dedicated there, going to shows and really following the steps, you know, of Sepultura daily, especially nowadays with the internet and Facebook and all that, you know. But I mean, that's a big surprise and a very, you know, very positive and good surprise, I guess, you know. But yeah, I cannot. I mean, football players here in Brazil, you know, of course, most of them are connected to samba, you know, and that all the percussion stuff. But there are a few players that really enjoy more of the rock, metal, heavy music, you know, like the goalkeeper from my team, São Paulo Football Club. Rogério Ceni, which is an amazing keeper. That's his last year this year, you know, playing football. He's already 24 years in the same club, you know, in São Paulo, and he's a legend around. And he can play a little guitar, you know. He likes Pink Floyd and AC/DC and stuff like that, and really enjoys Sepultura as well, you know. So it's great, man. It's great to you know, to see that people that you never thought, you know, would like that kind of music really enjoying that kind of stuff, you know. So it's awesome.
It would be. It would be cool because music, it connects everybody from all walks of life, and especially
Definitely.
metal. Especially metal.
Yeah.
You know, you were saying about like Nuclear Blast and everything before. Like, they are really dedicated. and they're probably the best at it, and they really show that it really does connect people. It's amazing. I also heard that you and your son host a radio show over there. Is that right?
Yeah, we do every Sunday here. It's a radio in São Paulo. The show is called Pegadas de Andreas Kisser, which is like, following the footsteps of Andreas Kisser. And I do together with my son. He's 17 years old. And it's great, he's bringing a lot of this new input from this new generation. He loves all the rock music, metal and stuff, but he's always also learning about, progressive music, and he plays guitar very well. He has his own band and stuff, and it's great. It's great to, especially because I travel so much, have that kind of connection when I'm home and do the stuff together. It's amazing. It's amazing.
That's cool, because I've brought my daughter in a couple of times hanging out on the show, and it's cool just to be able to sit there and just swap music and talk
amazing,
and
yeah.
hang out.
It's a great connection, and we know each other much better and stronger like that. Not only being a dad and son at home, but really enjoying shows together and going out and stuff. And it's what more can I ask? It's amazing.
That's awesome, dude. Well, what's his band called?
His band is called Lusco Fusco. They just playing covers right now. They just they're just starting actually. But it's a power trio. All the kids have the same age and stuff. And they're very good musicians. The drummer, bass player, and my son. These swapping the singing, between the bass player and my son and stuff, and it's great. They are growing fast, Kids nowadays, it's insane, how they absorb information, and of course, internet is there, and they have the facility, to look for information much quicker than we did, like a long time ago, So it's great to see the development, and they are growing, It's great.
Do you guys get to have a jam much? Do you jam
Yeah,
together?
we also have like a group that we call Kisser Clan, that we only play covers as well, and we do shows, around São Paulo, and it's something that I never thought about, never dreamed about, to have a band with my son, but it's great because he started really looking and knowing how a band really works, sound check and prepare your instrument and cables and pedals, what kind of amp, and really to understand a little more of that word, and he's doing great, he enjoys a lot, and like I said, he's growing so fast, in his instrument and stuff, and it's besides of the radio show, we have this band as well, so it's a huge connection that we have there.
That's so awesome to hear, man. That's so cool. Like, passing it on to the next generation. You got to be proud.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, proud papa.
Metal will be alive.
Yes, forever. Keep it going.
Oh, yeah.
So what's next for Sepultura after you come down here and the tour and everything?
Well, this year we've been very busy. We did already 2 runs in Europe, including the festival run on the summer. We went to China, now we're going to South Africa next week. We have Australia, New Zealand, and but we have a new DVD, a live CD DVD coming out now in September, which is the show we did at Rock in Rio Festival last year. We did the show together with the percussive group from France, the Tambor du Bronx. And it's an amazing mixture that we did, Sepultura and Tambor du Bronx, doing material from Sepultura and from Tambor du Bronx together in the main stage in Rock in Rio, and it came out really great, man. So and we have the Sepultura documentary that it's on the making now for 3 or 4 years, and it's coming out great as well. Hopefully everything will be ready for next year to release. We already confirmed for Wacken and Bloodstock for next year, 2015. So, and, we're going to start thinking about new material and a new album also next year, trying to prepare stuff and see when we're going to be ready to record. But we're not in a